usual. Yeah, Sophie. You ready for an invite, Sophie? You ready for an invite?
Yes. Invite me.
Oh wait, Sophie, where's your banker in your house?
At the back.
God damn it.
Everything else.
Who brought their bear?
Asian.
Why is your banker so far away?
Hi, Adams. I'll miss you.
And who else were we missing in Discord? Trying to compare these two lists always makes me feel like I'm fucking retarded. It's like, how hard is it to compare like a list of 11 things and see if they're the same? It's like an activity for toddlers.
Not only that, but it's like the same 11 people week after week.
Rocket. We're missing Rocket.
Yeah.
People that you know fairly well.
Yeah, so we're missing Rocket in Discord and Juan in game.
God damn it, Juan. Better not be out like buying booze or something.
He was here
you know,
earlier.
Eating soup!
Now, serious question. Do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
No, I fucking chew the shit out of it.
No, you eat
It has
soup. It's not
mushrooms
a
stuff, I have to chew it.
Then?
I don't let those
I was gonna
mushrooms
say,
slide
like,
down
you
my throat
drink
and
soup,
throat.
you
Ew.
eat stew.
What else do you let slide down your throat?
I said I don't! In the chat.
Well, not on the first date anyway.
Yeah. He chews it first. Come on.
That one big long
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Just like
God. You people act like you can.
That's so nice. Thank you. People say 8, so
Upgrade.
great.
What the fuck is everyone? Oh, hi.
All right. So, Serrated and Ambu, once you guys get here, and Deep Seas.
I'm gonna go build ulti.
Oh, I forgot we're parsing.
That's you.
Yeah, I was like, why is everyone... Do we figure out Night Mother's Gaze and Thunder?
I got Night Mother's on right now.
I am running War Machine.
Somebody
I'll
has
talk.
Thunder.
Yeah, I'll talk since then.
Oh, awesome. Sure.
Oh my god, we're going to vMaw. It's going to be cake galore, I guarantee you.
Don't do it.
God, if you put a cake in front of the door.
Someone's gonna get kicked tonight.
I can't wait for like 4 Atros to be thrown down
Oh my
on
god.
that Centurion.
I had the misfortune of main tanking the second boss in Behoff with like 4 Max Orcs, and they all dropped their Atros down, and I was like, fuck, I don't know, like, when you did split, I was like,
anything.
yeah, I couldn't see anything. I was like, I don't know which way to block, so if you guys die, rip.
Ooh, I found a wild river that looks awesome.
All right, everyone, let's gather at the Centurion. Let's do our parse, and then we can get this.
My paws, my paws.
Perfect buff up times.
Yes,
Lots of resources.
Let's
That's right.
fucking make it happen, bro.
that's right. Lowest parse gets GK. No, just kidding. just given the Discord rank of shamed one.
Yay.
Shame, shame.
So just stack right in front so our healers can get all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah. Don't move around. Just stack.
So what are the healers gonna be doing?
Throwing
I'll
orbs,
say yes.
combat
All
prayer.
the buffs
Yeah. Orbs and combat prayer.
and SPC.
They're gonna help DPS the boss.
And I have engulfing on, so people
Nice.
using fire will get that. And
Oh,
we've got Torgs, so we're all good. All right.
Oh,
I'm
somebody's
ready.
blade cloak.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Whose bear was that?
No, somebody had a blade cloak out.
Oh,
Yeah, so Stem, when you do this, don't use blade cloak until after we say go.
Everyone's so quiet. Parse your buttholes off.
Very serious business. No one wants to be the shamed one.
Where can I target this dummy? Stupid Atrox.
Fuck you, Juan.
Except yours.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Horn.
I put it out of the way because I'm not a monster.
But my... Oh, there we go. Yeah, got it. Want my major berserk.
Yeah. Have it.
Give it to us, Asian.
Giving some of you guys major slayer, that should help.
I have full magicka right now, and it is wonderful.
Yeah, when healers don't have to worry about healing your main GS, it gets a lot easier to do orbs.
Execute! Sure how!
Beauty.
Boom.
37. Nice job, guys.
Yay.
Alright, everyone make sure to take a screenshot of your parse, send it to Sophie.
Oh, really?
you can just post it in
Can't.
chat.
Yeah.
Someone's pet's attacking the thing.
I thought this was no pressure.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Larry, come back. Larry.
Why did my thing
I
get
don't
all...
think my thing was
Because
sharing,
someone's thing.
Yeah.
but I can
started
see
attacking.
somebody else's parse on my screen. I don't know if you guys got mine, so.
Yeah, I can't see my name either. Fuck.
Well,
Oh
you
my
gotta turn on loop.
stupid. Ugh. It's so annoying. Well, whatever.
Okay,
So we're doing the
where
group
is
damage.
Sophie? Sophie, I haven't messaged you in about 10 days. You're like all the way at the bottom of my messages.
I was messaging you today. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, we were talking about Drag Race.
Yes! Yes, we were. I remember now.
Some nice deeps, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Wait,
Alright, I'm porting in.
We can't, because we're still in fight!
I think it was my blade cloak that started it. I apologize.
You've ruined the whole thing.
I
You're
know.
wrong.
Soiled it.
If it makes you feel better, it proc my acuity with a blade cloak up and down.
Reset the dungeon!
Why are we still in combat?
Oh, you guys didn't actually have to send it to me. I'm like getting all these DMs now. Doing?
You like DMs, I thought.
Only
Especially
they're
when
from
people
you.
slide into them.
Should be able
I
to
can't
now.
port into Maw for some reason.
Are we in
What?
combat?
I don't think so anymore. Can anyone else port in?
Yeah, I can. In a sec.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm just clicking on it. I'm not in combat, and I'm just clicking on it. Nothing's happening.
Good job, Kelly. You did 300 DPS.
Nailed it. That's
Yeah,
how we
I-
killed the last boss.
I want that screenshot. DM you.
Well, that's right. Including debuffs, please. We want to
Yeah.
make sure you're not cheating out there.
I just see the pin.
Yeah.
I will put that right into core.
Alright, I'm in.
Let's see.
That's what she said.
I don't think so.
And you might get it wrong. I mean, you know, maybe you're pegging is a thing. I guess. Whatever.
I wouldn't know.
No suitable location found to jump to.
Really?
I'm porting in.
I'm porting in right now.
I forgot
Like,
to pee.
I ported
Be right
in.
back.
Is that right?
Serrated's
Me
in
too.
here with me.
BRB.
Where do you go? Where is everyone going?
We have to pee. We forgot to do the trial pee, so we'll be right back.
That's an important one.
You guys are like 6 years old. We have to check before every raid. Did everybody go to pee?
Yeah.
Anybody else have to go to the bathroom before we start? That's what I do at work.
That's right. I don't need to. Maybe you should try.
Are you sure? Not even a little bit?
Oh, I gotta switch some CP while they're doing that. Anyways.
Sure. So once you're all set and ready to go, if you can go through the first door, but not the second. So I will be playing the role of the Asian god tonight, as I am off tank.
Whoa! Jesus.
Go on.
Ambu, I will get the two-handers and the flesh renderers, if you can get the sword and boards and the archers.
Go touch.
Yep. Got it.
I'm back.
Oh, it's on their debuffs, that's where it'd be.
Hey, Juan.
Yes.
Come here.
Coming.
Right here. The sphere. There's a backpack right over there.
Fuck off.
What? I don't get it.
You go get the backpack.
You'll get
Sophie.
the backpack.
Right
Why?
There's a backpack.
Because it
Right at that
really
bush. Right
has gold mats in it.
there. No, not that. Right over there.
Where? Talking about?
Right. Back. There.
Is that a death trap or something? I don't know about that.
No,
You
it's
gotta-
not. That's
You
right.
gotta like come up this side.
I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for anything.
The fact is, by not going for the backpack, you already fell for it.
No.
Oh, you guys are already in fighting stuff.
Not fighting stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Fighting stuff.
No.
I didn't see the thing pop, so no.
They can't go through now. There's a cake.
Oh my god, you guys.
You know they're making the cake bigger every year? So at some point, it's gonna like completely block off like those doors.
Gotta get my XP up.
Haha, I found a place I can go in.
Okay. Everyone is here. Oh, you Fuckers, can you like seriously put away the cake?
If you go like in this little corner, you can
Good
open it.
jump.
Oh, I got. If you aim right at the top of the door.
Oh, someone
Oh,
went
are we
in.
going?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Wait, Sophie, where are you? There you are.
Have my very own personal garter.
Better not kill me.
I'll make sure to stand in all the red.
Just stand in the gates.
Ah, stupid. Crystal Frags is doing that thing where it says it procs, but it doesn't actually.
So he's doing the usual Zos thing.
Cool. Liquid Lightning wouldn't go. So business as usual.
Has any tank signed up for tomorrow?
No.
Negative.
What trial are we doing?
SO.
Yes.
Fucking SO.
If nobody signs up by like 3, I'll swap the tank.
I could probably try it. I think I would have an easier time getting another healer than a tank.
Yeah, main tanking it's not terrible.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Main tank, off tank.
Yeah, off tank is a little bit trickier.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming up to the first boss.
Grab the sack now back here. Get the rest of this trash, and then we'll go over his Sahasa positions before we go in. On you, Em.
I don't know if one of you guys taunted the Sun Eater, but try not to taunt the Sun Eater. It actually makes it harder for us to kill it.
Okie doke. So, I will be the boss. That is the exit. So, Amu, if you can stand in front of me. And then everyone array yourself where you think you should be.
Rocket, you're gonna be kind of like right here,
Right where?
where I'm jumping.
Okay,
Yeah, and you're gonna aim your combat prayer like down this way.
got it.
So sorry, that's the exit.
Rocky,
Yeah,
you totally
yeah.
don't sound stepped up or anything.
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't
the
sound
worst
too good.
talk,
Oh.
You don't want me unmuted.
Oh.
Okay, so deep seas. Baba, you're actually 3, so if you
Yeah.
and Serrated can trade. Serrated, go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's me, Reaver, Asian, Kelly, so Juan, if you can come
Someone missing ranged over.
behind your person. Yeah. And
I
then,
feel like there's a huge space here.
yeah, there is a huge space. So, who are we at?
It should
so
be fine.
everyone,
It's fine.
yeah.
The spacing,
it's okay.
it's not
So-
the space. The spacing is fine of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if there's a huge space over there. It's actually preferable somewhat.
Yeah, so Juan, you have room to your right if you want to move, but otherwise it looks correct.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone's clear on what their pad is then? We can go in and double check, so when we
Now
go
let's
in,
just go stand by.
yeah, go stand by your pads to make sure that it's clear. There's a sack on the way.
Who got 5 Kuda?
Great.
It wasn't the lizard. No, it was not the lizard.
And I think Rocket hasn't been in here before, so if you want to just
Yeah, I'll explain in more detail.
Okay.
Rocket. For share.
You want a cold? Want some foodie?
So that is the stuff. So Rocket, for your benefit primarily, but anyone else who is a bit fuzzy, we're going to start out stacked, so everyone's going to stack right behind the boss in a close cluster. The main tank will be right up at the boss where he is now. Off tank, which is me, will be back a bit. As soon as the first pillar goes up, you'll take your assigned positions, so spread out like you were in the other room. We're going to basically hold those positions the whole time, except during pillar phase, like when there's 5 pillars up. So for the most part, it's a stack and burn until you get cursed. If you do get cursed, wait like 2 or 3 seconds before you start running to your pad, because if you start running immediately, you'll actually spread the curse to other people when you cross over them. So there is like a visual effect, but I honestly kind of find it hard to see the difference. But if you just kind of do a slow count to 3.
Your screen turns, like, when you get cursed, it turns kind of blue, and then when it's safe to walk, it turns normal.
Okay.
I don't know why that's not obvious to me, but sometimes when my screen turns blue, I just wait 3 seconds. But if huge visual cues are more your speed, then you can definitely make your screen turn normal. I will call out when we're getting close to 5 pillars. Obviously, it's super important that when there's 5 pillars, you get behind a pillar, like so there's a pillar between you and the boss, so that you don't insta-die. Shield phase, I don't remember the percentages, honestly. Probably Asian or Sophie does. But when the shield phase happens, he'll get these like crystals floating around him. So Magicka DPS in particular, save your ultimates for shield phase so that we can burn through the shields extremely quickly. Sophie, you were gonna tell me the numbers?
Oh, the numbers?
Yeah.
You think I know more than I do?
Asian, do you remember the percents for shield phase offhand?
I think one is at 75.
70 and 30. Cats
70.
spawn
That was
every
close.
20, so 80, 60, 40, 20 is when cats spawn. I believe it's 2 cats, 3 cats, 4 cats, 5 cats.
Right. So as long as we keep position, and when you're cursed, you wait so you don't curse other people, it should be a pretty straightforward fight. We should just stay in position, we'll burn, drop lots of ultimates during the shield phases, continue to burn. Things only get messy if, you know, lots of people get cursed and you run out of pads and then people start dying all over the place. So in Raid Notifier, there is like a beta show pad availability thing. If you don't have it turned on, it's not 100%, like sometimes it's a bit buggy showing when pads are available when they're not, but it's definitely useful, especially for support roles, because tanks and healers get preference over pads. So tanks and healers, if your pad is already taken, you know, call out what pad you're going to, but definitely feel free to take somebody else's pad. But the Raid Notifier display will show you what pads are available most of the time. And otherwise, just do your part. I want to see
Melee
that 370 that we got on the dummy.
Melee, don't stack too far forward. Like, make sure you're back a bit so that you're not overlapping.
Yeah, the guy's hitbox is pretty enormous. So.
Ow.
Alright.
I am actually Kelly.
I know, I could tell.
That's why I'm standing in the middle of the beam.
I
I'll
know.
throw out a ready check. And then,
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
You guys reserved this pad over here where I'm jumping for tanks?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
tank pad. Yeah. So, Ambu, if you're cursed, just let me know, and I'll take taunt on the boss, and you can take him back when you get back. If we're both cursed, then I'll go cleanse first and come back and take the boss, and then you can go cleanse. And whoever does not have the boss, chain in kitties. Did that ready check come back?
Yeah.
Worst raid lead ever. Okay. On you, Ambu.
Alright.
I've had worse.
Oh, you forgot to mention
2, 1.
stack on the
What
butt.
else?
Stack on the butt.
Yeah, I mentioned in the beginning. I should mention it again. But yeah, stack until the first shield comes up. Get a nice, good parse.
Color.
Okay, go to your positions. Positions.
Rocket, you need to be to my right.
To your right.
So you're like over here, where I am, jumping.
Gotcha. And also, I'm cursed.
That's fine.
I just scar pad.
I'm
Okay.
cursed.
I think my bear is bugged. Not
Off
me.
tank is cursed, but looks like I have no pads, so I'll just die behind.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
I'm cursed. I'm gonna die.
Getting red?
Yeah, all the pads are dead for some reason.
Shield phase.
Okay, drop your ults, guys.
Oh, I'm dead.
I killed you, so.
Thanks.
My horn in 3.
Shit.
Good.
No.
Support rolls. You should be dropping horn. Like, there should be a horn right when shield phase goes out. Like, don't hold it. Just say my horn and just call it.
So Griever and I were dead because there were no pads, or like in locked mode. So I don't know what happened to all the pads there, but
I think the curse got spread. I saw a whole bunch of people on top of each other.
Right at the beginning when the first curses went out,
Yeah.
quite a few people got it because they're
So-
still stacked.
so make sure as soon as that first pillar goes up, make sure to go to your positions and make sure you're
You
not
can
overlapping
go
right away.
while he's in the animation. So with the animation is kind of obvious. It's basically he like draws his maul like on the ground. He like drags it on the ground and throws it up. So when you see him start to drag his maul, that's when you move to your position. Because once he starts that,
okay.
the pillar position's already fixed in place. That makes sense.
Yep,
Yes.
good tip. I can try to call it out earlier.
Ow.
Alright,
My horn on start.
go for it.
Alright. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Pillar.
Want to move the boss a little bit here?
No, just keep him.
Okay, off tank is
Healer curse.
cleansing.
Ouch. Dang.
Yeah.
Both the cats are CC. One is super careful.
Yeah, one of the kitties is off tank is cursed, but there's no pad. Oh, pad's
Shield
back.
phase.
My horn.
I'm gonna die in group.
Why is he hitting so hard? He usually does not hit this hard.
Because Griever's down again.
Reader's down.
Tank infected.
Rocket, during the shield phase, just spam springs.
Yeah.
Don't do breath of life. Just springs.
Got it.
We're about to get pillared.
First floor.
Okay, I will grab boss. I got boss. Go cleanse.
Kitty cat killed
5
me.
pillars.
Pillars.
5 pillars.
I have boss.
Pillars.
I'm gonna reposition.
You can't block through that. You gotta. Yeah.
Line of sight him, huh?
Yeah, you gotta be between. The pillar has to be between you and the boss.
Curses went out.
Going to cleanse.
Tank infected.
Scrippy, you just took my pad, bud.
Okay, I got him.
Alright, I'm gonna go and die in group then.
Griever's down. Get him.
Whoever's dead.
Cats are out.
Yeah, killed by cats.
Cursed.
Yeah. Cat and
Yeah, tanks. If you guys have, what's it called? Talents. Make sure to use that.
Yeah. Off tank is cursed. Waiting for the
Main
pad to
tank
come
is
back up.
cursed too.
Okay, if our pad comes up in time, I'll. Oh, there it is. Good.
Let's get it's up.
Okay, I have the boss. I just used our pad though, so might not make it.
Find a different pad.
Yeah.
Yep, got it.
My horn.
We're about to get 5th pillar.
I have boss.
Pillar 5.
Okay, pillars. Pillars, go, go, go. Okay, good job.
Alright, I have boss.
Cats are out.
Cats are up.
Cursed.
He's at 35.
Off tank is cursed. Okay, we're gonna get another shield phase shortly.
It's creepy. That one's got 13 seconds. Not like
Shield phase.
Shoot. Healer down.
Okay, I have rocket.
300. 200.
My horn.
Got both healers down.
Curse.
Off tank is cursed.
I got rocket.
Jesus rated. Thanks.
Getting
I have
Greaves. I'm getting Greaves.
Main tank cursed.
Thanks.
We're both cursed, so I'll cleanse and then come get the boss.
Baba, mind if I take you?
What's that?
I got the boss.
Could I take your
Heal us out.
Autonomy again.
Healer cursed.
I'm gonna die.
And ads are gone.
Cursed.
Dang it.
Alright. I'm dead.
Do you have the
behind.
timer out?
I think he's caught
Rocket.
up.
My horn.
Pillars.
Pillars.
Shield pillars.
Main tank down.
Try to bring him to the center.
Yeah, I got him.
Behind you.
Kelly, you're gonna have to move. Don't stack when we're rezzing, just because of the curses.
Getting server.
Got it.
It's
Thank
gonna
you.
die in group.
Cursed again.
Too. I'm just gonna die here.
I have boss.
Okay.
Don't bother cleansing, just burn.
1 million health. Okay, not bad guys. A little bit messy obviously, but still one pull. So
What is going on with my
Fuck.
It's usually not this bad.
You're what?
My frames.
Yeah, if you're gonna use somebody else's pad, ask.
Yeah, I'll
It
make
might
sure
be
to do that. I
healer's
just
pad or something. Yeah.
the first 3 were taken, so it's like I had really no other choice. But I'll make sure to speak up next time.
Yeah, a lot of times if that pops up, you can die in group, and that's actually better, just in case you accidentally do kind of start going towards like a healer, a healer's pad or something like that. Just die in group, so that way the healer can have a pad if they're all popped to be able to run to, just in case.
It is helpful having that little map up of the timers on the pads, because you can tell if yours has, if it just got taken and it has like 20 plus seconds left on it, or if it has like 10 seconds left, you can just kind of go stand on it and it'll like respawn. So
Yeah, how long does Curse last? It lasts like 19 seconds, something like that, 20 seconds?
Curse lasts for 20 seconds. The pads respawn at 25.
Yeah, so that'll give you a good idea of how long you have to wait for yours to respawn too. You can do the math real quick and just run over it, if need be.
That's a lot of math.
So
20 minus 5.
It's 15.
Ambu, shamans, 2-handers are cursed. And I'll get the flesh renders and 2-handers.
Okay.
Yep.
On the part where they're where the 2 renders come out of like the cave and the door, which one are you gonna get?
I will get the one closer to the spawn point.
What do you mean?
The one closer, like, up by the door. I'll just, when we're there, I'll go point at the one I'm going to be near. Okay, go ahead, on you.
Alright, 2 and 3, 2, 1. On and 3.
Don't taunt the
Fuck
Sun
is he
Eater.
going?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't taunt the Sun Eater.
I didn't taunt him either. I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, nobody taunted him though, he just kind of ran.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sometimes they do just run around.
You're too charming for them.
They got catfish.
They, like apples, are holding out hope.
I forget which boss here has a boner for apples. Oh, one of the twins.
Alright, so you said you're gonna get rendered here?
Yeah.
One in the stack, or are you gonna separate?
Mahon.
I'll keep him slightly outside of stack. So, Sun Eater here. Horn.
Oh, I think I just got kicked. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you were standing back there for a while.
Who
Thought
will
you were-
guard me?
At
Healer
first I
should
thought it was
guard
like
you.
you were too good for trash or something.
It's the Asian that we know and love. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We fixed the DCs in more, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
So I think we can keep clearing trash while Asian comes.
Okay, Amasuria, when you said spawn point, which side did you?
Yeah, so I
cave
mean
or
like
door?
the door to the right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get the flesh hunter that comes out closer to that side.
Right. You want him to stack?
It's not super important. We've been
Oh
moving
my
pretty
god.
Ah!
Yeah, Dolphin and I got our shit pushed in on that one.
I got like 3 AoE overlaps on me.
I'm coming for you, Savvy.
3 times 19. Fuck. K. Oh, it's brutal.
Glad I was responding to a text when that happened. 2 of my friends just got engaged.
To each other.
Yes.
Gonna do their
Apparently
wedding
they need
pictures.
to learn a lesson.
Sun Eater.
She had to think about that too. Yeah.
Next time I can share photos from toxic trading environment for stacks and spawns.
Yeah.
I think I shared them already in core. I just don't know how far
Yeah.
up they are.
They might be in progression. I don't remember.
There's actually a really fun method we use to kill the cats.
Drop them in oil.
We actually
Toss
just
them into Draper's face.
you,
I
do-
mean, call
you
it.
basically bring them to one spot and you just keep on dodge rolling and hope they don't hit you.
What? What the hell? What just happened?
Your armor is probably still shattered.
Oh, maybe.
All the die.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Getting red.
Yeah, so for this pull next time, try to basically bring them over to where the Sun Eater's gonna spawn next. Also, whoever res me, you're invisible to me, so I can't res you if you go down.
Oh, are you talking about the cave render or the shaman in the door? Vision?
So for this one here,
Sun
yeah,
Eater?
take that flesh render and stack it on top of the Sun Eater.
Like where the Sun Eater is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
What is going on?
I'm down, tank dead.
I got Baba.
Yeah, man, that.
No, just kidding.
that
Getting Griever.
ogre's no joke.
Oh my god.
Tank down.
Guys, what's happening?
We're wiping the trash.
I'm not.
Well, one person doesn't wipe the trash.
That's
Alright.
damn fucking right I don't.
Res me so I can get that two-hander. He's gonna kill people.
Yeah.
I have a Destro alt.
Yep.
So we should probably talk more about what
Yeah.
the tanks are getting and where they're positioning stuff.
Yeah.
before-
I had a
Hold
quick
on.
question about that. Like, normally when I main tank it, I'm always at the door, and the off tank is at the cave side. Like,
Here,
do you
let me
want
let
you
me-
guys do the opposite?
Let me
Yeah.
share something real quick.
Yeah, so I think the issue is that we've got like some stuff that we're used to for
Serving
main
it
tank
up.
and off tank that
Okay.
is different.
Resing you.
Iron.
That's good.
Alright, I got the render.
So before
shit,
we
I got wrecked.
go into the next trash pull, I will share.
Nope,
Photos.
get off me.
He's just got two hands. One for each.
Stop taking a nap.
Anyone want this guy? Thank you.
Nice.
I'm telling you, I'm not down to trash.
So for this,
Sun Eater.
so for this pull, whoever is melee tank takes every melee and stacks them on the archer. Everybody else should be going for the Sun Eater at the base of the hill.
Jesus.
You
No!
say Sun Eater, which one?
The one at the base of the
That was
hill.
brutal.
Okay.
So.
The one that you just killed?
Yes. That's, and then you taunt the far Sun Eater and try to stack it basically right where we are. I'll share photos at some point of what it should look like, and we can decide if you want to do it or not.
Resing Noble.
I'm
Got
here
deep
for the hallway.
seas. Oh, just
I'm gonna
kidding.
stack them on the archer.
That's scary.
I got you now. I'm being bitch slapped to death, but I got you.
The monk.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, have another Destro alt. Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
that was fucking flawless, man. That was beautiful.
Give a
Jeez.
stepping holder. Get out of here.
True deep seas. It was wonderful.
One massive fucking pull right out of our ass.
Hey, some of us didn't die, alright?
Hey, and I'm a huge fan. Some of us got our fucking shit pushed in repeatedly. Oh.
Okie doke. So, if the following people could go to the exit side: Ambu, Griever, Serrated, Deep Sea, Sophie, and Asian.
Bye.
Opposite of. I gotta remember that.
Really sure.
Yeah, I have to remember.
BRB while you explain this.
Yeah, same.
Okay, So for
I'm
those
gonna go
new,
get a drink.
yeah.
Reset.
So for those new to our method, or new to vMaw in general, we use a different method in some guilds, but people on the entrance side are going to stack on me. People on the exit side are going to stack on Ambu. Ambu, you're going to taunt Skinrai, and I'm going to taunt Vashai, and we're going to bring them close together for Destro ultis, etc. When we get assigned colors, you will all get assigned light color, and you'll obviously taunt Vashai, and we will assign dark color, and I will taunt Skinrai. I'm going to keep Skinrai kind of right here. You know, you said you taunted Vashai before, or tanked Vashai before, so I guess you know how to position him to point his negates towards the walls.
I was just gonna say a quick thing. What I normally do, I don't stand all the way to the wall. I stand kind of like halfway between the center and the wall in the beginning.
Yeah.
I chain in the ads, and that's when I move into the wall. Just like
Yeah, that's fine. So as long as Vashai is like not pointing towards the middle of the group, that's the important part. It's not super important how far away from the wall the negate is. So during prayer phase, once they disappear and kind of they'll teleport to a side, and depending on what color is there, I will either call stay or rotate. So usual rules apply. If it's the opposite color of the color of your head, then you know we'll call stay and we'll keep DPSing. If it's the same color as the color of your head, I will call rotate. Everyone will rotate clockwise, and in fact, in general, whenever you move across the room, go somewhat clockwise to make sure you don't run over each other just in case. And then after the actual prayer phase goes off, this is where it differs quite a bit from some other techniques, is I will call reset. So once your color disappears, like after the prayer phase, there's an opportunity to move and change sides to get whatever color you want. And we are always going to reset to the same boss. So the people who are on the entrance side right now are always going to run to Vashai when I call reset, regardless of what side he's on. So sometimes he'll be on the side that you're on already. Sometimes he'll be on the opposite side. Doesn't matter what side he's on. When I call reset, entrance people run to Vashai.
Hey guys, I'll be back. There's a smoke alarm going off.
She needs to listen to that.
Yep. I will pause. All right, maybe I will get a refresh on my beverage. Wait to see if someone's house is on fire.
So one thing,
Rip
I should
house.
probably wait until Rocket gets back, but there is something that's light going to dark you're going to need to be mindful of.
Yeah, while
purges?
we're waiting.
Not
yes,
purges, during your rotation.
Alright, I'm back. All is well.
Oh, okay.
Well, mostly well.
Scrippy, you've run this with us before, haven't you?
Just like once.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. Asian and I have a rhythm that we've developed, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so for reset, again, people on the entrance, because this is super important. This is what's going to cause deaths or not cause deaths. When there's a reset, people on the entrance side, right here, with me, have to go to wherever Vashai is, and people on the exit side, on the other side, need to go to wherever Skinrai is, wherever that is. And then they'll get that color, and then if tanks need to, you know, like tanks will keep the same bosses taunted the entire time, so, you know, if tanks need to come over to the side, the tanks will take care of that, so you don't need to worry about it, just go to the side where your boss is. There is still color swaps, so color swaps are hard for me to see as the tank, so I never get them, so if I can get a volunteer to help me call color swaps, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie? Okay.
Yeah.
So for color swaps, for DPS it's pretty straightforward. When the color swaps happen, basically you'll lose your color temporarily and you've got to go swap over the other.
As in like a backup or something. But...
Oh, okay.
This happens also, try to go basically clockwise just to make sure that you're not running over anybody for safety's sake. Healers is a little more complicated, so Rocket, basically, healers can also get color swaps. So if both you and Griever get color swaps, it's fine, because you can legit just trade until the next reset. If only one of you gets a color swap, then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of run to the middle, but without crossing the line. So say you get a color swap, but Griever doesn't. You're basically going to run to like the middle so that you're far away, but you're not actually going to cross over the line because you don't want to blow up your group, but you also don't actually want to be out of healing range of your group because you need to continue healing the group you're supposed to heal unless both healers have color swaps. So you and Griever need to communicate really clearly during the color swap phase and just say, if you've got a color swap, say that you're color swapping. If Griever has a color swap, he'll say that he's color swapping. And then, you know, from that you can announce what you're doing. So again, if both you and Griever have color swaps, then you'll legitimately swap sides, just like a DPS would. If only one of you does, then that person will just have to out of group, but continue healing the side that you're supposed to heal. Don't swap.
Okay.
I know that that is kind of hard to parse as just a verbal description. It'll be, I think, a little clearer after a couple runs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really confusing, like when it's explained to you, but it takes a couple tries to get it, and then once you get it, it makes sense.
Yeah. So I think unless anyone has any questions, the best thing to do at this point would be just to try it. Oh, Asian, you said you had a comment on
because we're not running a mag decay on dark side, and that means dark boss is going to be more towards the center. Light, if you are color swapping to dark, you actually will not be running against the wall because you can get a negate dropped on you. So what you're going to be doing instead is, okay, so let's say what's this face, Skin Rise over here, I'm dark, I'm DPS, or light boss, I'm DPSing, I get color swaps. What you're going to do is you're going to hold for a couple of seconds until you see that you have swapped colors, and then you're going to sprint across. So you're going straight across the center here. But you will have to wait until that like little ball of light hits your body. Otherwise, you're going to risk getting a negate dropped on you, and then you're going to die, and if we have to rotate, that negate's in a really bad spot. It'll make more sense when you see it visually.
Cool.
Clear as mud. Let's do this.
Yeah, so let's stack up.
And healers need purge. Did we go over that?
Oh no, I didn't. Haha. Yes, please slot purge.
Okay.
So on both the light side and the dark side, there's stuff to purge. So please slot purge, and if you have purge tracker, then that's great.
Yeah.
Purge kills in this phase.
Yeah.
I mean, not purge, but things that aren't purged.
Yeah. And the other thing is obviously for, I'll say about the ads, so it's super important we keep the ads under control, I'll just say. So it is sometimes hard to chain in all the ads depending on whether they spawn across the arena. So dark side, just be aware, like if there's ads out of position and it's been a while, you may want to focus on finishing off one of the dark ads. And on the light side, the ads are pretty easy to cluster, but you have to be super aware of when they do their Jesus beam, because if they Jesus beam and don't get interrupted, then it can kill me in not that many seconds. So
actually going to be better to focus ads after prayer phase, because you want to focus DPS on the boss, because otherwise you get too many ads and we all die. So if there's still, this is more for dark ads because they're a pain in the ass to move around. If there's a dark ad up during prayer phase, just everybody single target it. Don't bother attacking the boss.
Okay. Nuke it.
Yeah, just nuke it.
Yeah, and light side, just keep on those bashes. Even Magicka, like if you have crushing shock, then that's even better. But don't forget that you can also just bash with your stick. Okay.
I have a question, real quick.
Yeah.
Will one horn cover the entire room, or should I be blowing mine from my side just when it comes up?
They will not cover the entire room. Well, actually, because we're doing a no mag decay, it'll probably hit everybody. The boss will probably
most likely will. I cannot guarantee that it will, but 90% of us should be able to get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also had a quick question.
Yeah.
When you guys get one boss down, do you move like whichever boss to the center and like chain in the ads away, or how do you guys handle that?
Yeah. So if we get one boss down, before the other, and assuming the other boss is close enough, hopefully, that we can just kill it. Yeah, just bring the surviving boss into the middle. The tank that does not have the surviving boss will distract the ads, basically, and try to keep them, like, they don't need to be far away, but at least on the outskirts so that they're not, you know, in and amongst things. And we'll just focus down the remaining boss. Alright, I will throw out a ready check just to be sure. And then probably ask if that ready check came back.
Exit side, we can probably back up a little bit.
Alright, cool. I have first horn and pulling in 3, 2, 1. Okay, swap bosses. Interrupt.
Got the bash.
Shot tank needs a purge.
Swaps.
Not swapping. Someone blew me up.
Somebody, no, Griever, you have Dark Head.
Oh. What? I never forgot.
I need a purge on the shot.
You don't have a healer.
Oh.
Stay.
Oh, I was supposed to move. I'm sorry.
Reset.
Reset.
Oh, I don't remember which side I was on.
You're on the
I
right
think
side.
I'm on this side.
No,
Oh god,
Sophie, come
and there's
back,
too
come
many
back.
people over here.
Yeah. One of the tanks is down.
Might be
Trying
better.
to look for Griever's balls.
Oh, I still need a purge.
Whoa!
Get that interrupt, nice.
Oh, that was nice.
Is there a light side
Whoa.
ad in there somewhere?
Alright,
Yeah, there's
now
a
I
light
got
side.
Now I got switched.
Okay, I think I got it.
Healer got switched.
What the fuck am I dying from?
Check your death recap.
Fearsome cleave.
You were standing in front of the skin rye.
Well,
You're also
I
one
had
boss.
to get up.
And rotate, rotate,
Rocket, rotate, rotate, rotate. You're gonna die.
and reset.
Someone's on the wrong side.
Shit. Can we reset this?
Just reset
Yeah.
this.
Mr. What boss do we go to?
I'll just make it easy for you guys. Tanks always know what boss they're going to be taunting,
Yeah.
right? So just go to the side with your original tank. If you were...
So Kelly, Kelly, you reset to Vashai.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I went to the right one.
Yeah, so when they go to prayer phase, if they are the same color, if the boss with the same color as your head is on your side, then you have to rotate. If it's a different colored boss, then you stay in DPS. So you need to book it, like press your shift key and run clockwise when we're rotating, because you die. And also, if you end up being the wrong color and you die and you're the wrong color on the wrong side, when you res, you have about like 3 seconds where you don't blow anyone up. So you can res and again book it, press the shift key, run back over to your side, and it should be fine. Like, you won't kill anyone.
Okay, I'm gonna do a gear swap here real quick too.
Sure. And so just to go over it one more time, the people on the exit side, one we call reset, go to Skidrai, and the people on the entrance side, when we call reset, go to Vashai. So Rocket Baba, Scrippy, Kelly, Raven, and me go to Bashai.
Yep, yep.
Seeing if I go where all the pets are.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they attack just a random boss, whichever one they're close to, so don't go by that necessarily. Just
Kelly, you
look
should
for the
be
bosses.
controlling your Larry.
Well, sometimes they just go where they go, you know.
It's easier just to
Alright,
think of
to
it as
clarify again, if
go to your tank.
Reaver and I both get a swap in the middle of the fight, then I'm healing the other side.
No,
Yeah,
If only
so
one of us gets it. I heal
healers
my side.
always call out if you swap or if you're not swapping, so that we know. So
Okay.
if you guys both swap, then you just start healing the other group. If one of you swaps and the other one doesn't, then if you're the one that swapped, you need to still heal your group, but you'll have to stay like at the center.
Got it.
And just kind of range heal from there. If that makes sense.
Alright.
And then when we reset, everything should be back to normal again.
Yeah, healers have the most complex time of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys done your gear swaps?
Yep, yep. Ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, shh.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, stack up a little bit tighter on me, light side.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
perfect. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I see 3 horns that are up. Someone should use theirs.
Horn.
Kira's fine. Don't move back. Don't move back.